Mr. President, I make a motion we take ourselves out of executive session and back into regular meeting.
I second the motion.
We have a motion on the floor to get out of executive session and go back into regular meeting. We have a vote, please. Tracy?
Trustee McLaughlin,
Yes.
trustee Mann,
Yes.
trustee McGuire.
Yes.
So we're back in regular meeting at 9:20. We have any business to discuss?
On a new business,
Go ahead.
trustees, I think we need to visit the issue of whether or not we need to have legal counsel in the absence of the county prosecutor. So I'd like to make a motion that we retain Sturdick, Dowd and Turner on an hourly basis to take care of legal issues due to the county not being available to answer our questions. The number one thing being the chief's request to decide whether or not to enter into a contract to have our masks clean. That's going to be the first legal issue we need to submit.
We're going to put an end date on this, some kind of a way to know that it's over. Any kind of a, like when the governor says that, quarantine's over, or use some kind of a terminology, decide that this is ended.
We think 60 days.
We'll do 60 days. Okay, so then, this motion number, let's see, we're at,
Is there,
129?
It'll be,
130, right?
yeah. Yes.
So this will be motion 130, and somebody's gonna write it up. So I'll give the second. Jim moved it.
Oh, 30.
Huh?
That
Yeah,
30.
030. I'm sorry, I said 130. Didn't I? Okay, yeah, 130. What was it, December? Jim's did, Mike seconded it. Any questions?
I have a question.
Yes?
Is there a charge if we don't use the attorney?
No,
No retainer.
no retainer.
So do we want to make that end date a little bit longer, or just those 30 days? Or
That's 60
6
days.
days?
I think we hold it 60 for now and see what happens, after that.
All right.
Any other questions?
No.
Can we have a vote, please, Tracy?
Trustee McLaughlin,
Yes.
trustee McGuire,
Yes.
trustee Mann.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.
We got one other, Mr. President, we got one other item of new business. We have been presented by legal counsel a new job description for Jefferson Township Assistant to the Administrator, full-time. I would like to make a motion to adopt, I guess this would be 20-031, adopt this job's description and designate Adrian Jones to be appointed to this position.
Second. So we have a motion on the floor to adopt resolution 20-031 to adopt this job description for the assistant to the administrator in a full-time position and to put Adrian Jones in this position. Jim made the motion, I seconded it. Any questions?
I do.
Okay.
I get a copy of all these resolutions, this resolution and the job description, so I can put it.
You got an extra copy?
Of the job description, I do. But you're making a resolution, or is that what you're asking for?
Oh, you gonna make write a resolution?
Well, that's why I'm asking. I
Yes.
don't know.
We'll just call the job description a resolution and with her name on it. So we're adopting a resolution and we're appointing this employee to this
So,
position.
but you want me to write up the resolution?
I think you can just do a simple one sentence resolution.
Tracy, this is the copy I have. So you have it tonight.
This is gonna be resolution, okay. That's all I have.
Any other questions? Tracy, can we have a vote, please?
Trustee McLaughlin,
Yes.
trustee Mann,
Yes.
trustee McGuire.
Yes.
If there's nothing else to discuss, I'd like a motion to adjourn.
I have one last thing, gentlemen. Because you've extended your next meeting not until May. You guys have talked off and on in our work session, and it came up again in the regular session, that we only have one person in the road department. Are you willing to delay having any labor in your road department before May? And you may not have anybody beyond May, because you have to, approve their hiring. I recommend, and I have a resolution that I made up tonight, but I wasn't gonna do it until I realized and thought about the fact that you're not gonna get back together till May. How are we gonna take care of the mowing and the pothole patching and all that stuff?
Everybody's on stay at home anyway.
They're at stay at home, but you can't conduct any more business after tonight. So you can't do anything with any potential employees until the process starts back up in May. If you guys are willing to do that, then we're not hiring anybody. But my suggestion was to look at, recommend that you can put a proposal out there to hire with a conditional clause that, number one, they have to pass their background checks. And then number two, they don't start until you give them the start date. If not, the whole process that you've done so far, which included the advertising, the interviewing that's been done, the next step can't even get off the ground till into May. And you may have lost these employees because they went on to a different job.
It's first May.
No, 7th, or whatever that first day is. You may have lost them. If you guys want to lose those applicants, then that's your choice.
Let's see the resolutions.
Okay?
Thank you.
Our budget's $130,000 in our budget, and so we were limited. I'm limited to what I can do. So we have if you turn to the third page, I'll explain what I'm thinking about, what I've recommended to you. Number one, promote Mr. Combs to full-time from part-time. Move him up from road worker 1, which he is today, to road worker 2. And he obtains the ability to have vacation sick and eligible for health benefits if he wants them. Mr. McKee, he's presently part-time code enforcement. My suggestion is to promote him to part-time road department, merging both jobs together, making him full-time status, splitting his salary out of the general and road funds. His hourly wage presently is at $19. Our offer that I suggest is to offer at $17 an hour across the board, because Mr. McKee would be eligible for health care in a full-time position, which is better than anything else, as he explains to me through the interview process that he is doing. What that does for you in code enforcement, Mike, or trustees as a whole, it now allows your code enforcement officer to be inside and outside. Meaning, not only is he going to perform his regular duties by strict job requirements, but he's going to be able to be part of the mowing of your nuisance properties, your roadsides. Plus, Mr. McKee retired from Harrison Township as a road worker 3 back years ago. He holds a CDL. Mr. Combs holds a CDL. That's the first steps of promotion of your people from within. And those are the only 2 that applied for the job from within. New applicant offers. The process brought these folks forward as the strongest candidates. Jeremy Henry, working presently with a concrete company, background of management, also background of curb and sidewalk repair. Offer him an opportunity at $17 an hour. Road worker 2, Kevin Humphreys, working for Rumpke Company right now. Road worker 2. Both of those would be eligible to benefits because full-time. The next 3 would be part-time, permanent part-time, on-call, no fixed hours. An offer to Michael Menifee, an offer to Faith Vaughn, and an offer to Benjamin Wright. Those are controllable hours, just like we have in Mr. Combs presently, so we can control our budget to stay below the $130,000 salary. What this does is allows you to build what turns out to be 2 teams, 24-hour, each day of 2, but the ability to bring 4, or if we have a huge project, the ability to have 7 bodies here to work on a certain major project. These folks were interviewed, and first of all, the resumes and everything, and everybody got them. Trustees were invited to come to the interviews. My proposal is this, and put them all on a 12-month probationary period. And that's as conditional offer, all of them, based on acceptable background, test results, are acceptable. Now, Mike, what you mentioned about first of the month. You guys can make the decision then, but if you make the conditional offer approval tonight, then we can have it all wrapped up and you can make your final, in other words, you'll have the results you all can see by your May meeting. Otherwise, this process now is kicked into June. And I'm worried about losing these qualified employees.
How do you figure it's kicked into June?
Because it takes that long for the results of the test to come back.
Yeah, it is, though.
We got some already testing now because they want the job so bad.
We got a Henry.
Right.
I asked you about Jeremy Henry.
And so my point is, Mike, we don't know how long these test results come back. But I'm not arguing with you three trustees. I'm not all like that. But also, Bruce made a point. I can't hire anybody. And in all reality, the fire department isn't allowed to do what they do. But that's the process fire has always followed. You guys are the hirers. You have to give the okay to do that. So all I'm asking is the opportunity to provide offers to these folks that meet your criteria. And they may not, none of them may take the jobs. It may be too low a pay. I don't know. But it fits your salary scale, which is your last page of the resolution. It all fits into your salary scale. So you're not giving anybody the top. You're not even in the middle. You're close to the bottom of each salary scale. I need help. Randy needed help before. And I don't know any other way to do it.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adopt resolution number 20-032. The Jefferson Township Board of Trustees authorize the Township Administrator to send out conditional promotional offers to existing employees and new conditional employment offers to new applicants for road, cemetery, and park department.
I second the motion.
Okay, so we got a motion on the floor. Resolution 20-032. Any questions?
Yeah. On page 2, to the Russell back.
Ha! That needs corrected. So are you using the official copy, Tracy, or do you want me to provide you with one?
Remand and require. I'll change it here.
Okay.
And then, I think that was good. think that was it.
Hmm?
That was it.
Okay, any other questions? Name of the vote, please, Tracy.
Trustee McLaughlin,
No.
trustee Mann,
Yes.
trustee McGuire.
Yes.
Motion, resolution passes.
Thank you, trustees, all of you.
So just out of curiosity, trustee McLaughlin, why did you vote no on this?
Didn't we just in the public, didn't we just not in the public meeting say we weren't gonna do anything with the police?
Okay,
Motion to adjourn,
I second motion.
we're out of here.
We're adjourned at 9:37.